What is going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Be Creative, Be Great. Today we're going to be talking about drones. I'm going to do an unboxing and comparison between the DJI Mavic Air 2 and the Phantom 4 Pro. This is not the V2. This is two devices that I have right now, but they have some similarities to it, and I wanted to go into it. Not only am I gonna open a brand new Mavic Air 2, it's my first time opening up and seeing it, as well as the same way you're gonna be seeing it right now, right? So as I'm seeing it, you're seeing it, and we're both enjoying it at the same time. So stay tuned and let's get into that intro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we have it. This is the Mavic Air 2, the Fly More combo, which comes with a whole bunch of accessories. Let's open it up. Let's see what we got right here. Okay. Let's lay this down. All right, let's throw this away. Let's cut the seals. You know, there's the two seals right here in the bottom. Ooh. You know, unboxings are like, I think they're like my favorite when you're opening up a package and you're looking at the presentation and whatnot. Look at this. Okay, this is kind of
Much later.
beautiful. Look at this. Look at this presentation. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. Look at that. That's the Fly More combo, the bag. It comes in. Wow, this is nice. All right, let's see what's the best way. So let's start off. All right, we got this little slider right here. What do we got in here? We got props, propellers. They're all wrapped up. Let's see. I wanna mess it up. That's just the way I am. Oh, whoa. Okay, so we got several. Okay. There we go. So we're presented with the propellers, a few propellers here. So that's a good thing, right? We got a few propellers. Let's get that. Okay, we got manuals and booklets, a lot of words. More propellers. So this Fly More combo is coming with a lot of propellers here. So I think that's about it. If you're like me and kind of anal with stuff, I just don't want to go ahead and throw these things away like this. But so we're presented with a backpack. Let's put these props to the side. We'll put this to the side. Let's get the bag out. Oh, nice. Looks like a waterproof bag. Let's put this to the side right here. Boom. Let's get my overhead. This is nice. Look at this. It's compact, sleek. DJI. This is nice. Look at this. All right, so far so good. Look at the the bag. It feels like a leather waterproof bag. I do like this already. I don't know if you can see right here. See this, the zipper? This is a sealed zipper. So that means it is definitely waterproof. So you could, this probably could endure all types of like temperatures and stuff like that. Let's take this, let's leave that in there. All right, let's open this up. Let's see what we got right here. Okay. Look at that, people, look at that, look at that. All right, that's beauty. Beauty, compact, in a simple little bag. It's like a purse. But, all right, so what do we want to start off with? Just, let's pull this baby out. Look at this. It's like a spacecraft. Look at this guy. Looks like a spacesuit. Like if he's in a spacesuit. Get over here, guys. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. All right, that was a little bit. But this drone, look at this, man. All right, so if you know, I also have another drone that I'm gonna show you guys, but this so far right here is dope. All right, let's put this to the side for just 1 second. A and B, so I'm pretty sure let's go with A. Okay. A. So we got A. See? B. A. B. Look at this. That's easy. And once you have the props on, I believe the props can stay on when you close this up. But this is nice, man. They did a good job with this one. This is the Mavic Air 2. The Mavic Air 1 didn't have as many sensors as this Mavic Air 2. Right? This is dope, man. Look at the battery compartment right here. Pops right out. This is nice, man. So we got sensors in the front. I don't know if you can see them right here. 2 sensors in the front. We got 2 sensors in the rear. We got your camera up in the front right here with the gimbal cover. The gimbal to stabilize it. It also has sensors in the bottom. So a lot of the Mavics, even the Mavic Pro, the original, didn't have sensors in the rear. So if you were flying it backwards and you know there was some trees or whatever, it couldn't detect any objects in the background. That was a downside a little bit for the Mavic Pro when it first came out. But this one, they actually did this is dope. They made it really nice. And it's so small. This is the thing about this. You know, this is like great. I was watching Peter McKinnon's footage with the drone, and they were.
Front door.
Thank you very much.
Motion detected at the front door.
Thank you, Alexa, for letting me know.
Motion detected at the front door.
Okay, how many times? What's going on here? But, excuse me. Let's get back into it. So look at this. This is, I don't know. Look at this. It's on the table right here. Look at this. Compare it to the bag. Like, look at this thing. It's tiny. It's small. And it collapses and closes so like. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. I'm easy. 1, 2, 3. Throw it in the bag. Is it this way? Yep. It goes this way, right? So Look at this, going in, throw it in the bag, and you're good to go. What do we got in here? We got, oh, okay, so it comes with, this looks like a charger. So we got the drone right here, right? Which is what we've all been waiting for, right? We got the drone right here. We have the remote controller. We'll open this up because the remote control changed as well from the Mavic, from the Mavic Pro. I had the Mavic Pro as well, or what I had it for a while when I was using it. A buddy of mine let me, take it for a flight and borrow it. So the Mavic Pro, the controller is slightly different. This right here is with the Fly More combo, right? This is a charger right here. So you can charge 3 batteries at the same time with this. Now I'll get into why I got the Fly More combo instead. And this is all the accessories in here, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the batteries and cables and whatnot. But this is the pouch, man. This pouch is pretty sleek. It has a slit right here. If you wanna, maybe come for my overhead, has a slit right here. We see those compartments, so you can put an iPad in this section right here. Is where the drone will go. This section right here is where you put all the other stuff that you need to put in. But I'm really digging this bag, and the back part of it has another compartment where you can fit like cables, SD cards, and whatnot. So that's pretty cool, right? So this is a really nice bag. So I'm gonna just lay this to the side for a second. Let's check out the controller. So the controller, let's open this up. This is nice. Let's take this out of here. So we got the drone. We got the charger. We got the controller. The controller, actually it feels really good. This is nice. Actually, let me go ahead and show you, right? So if you bear with me for a second, let's go back here. And look at this. So this right here is the Mavic Pro remote control. The first one, the original one. This is the controller for it, right? The Mavic. And this, actually look at this. So it has, let me see, I forgot how this worked again. All right, so it has these antennas here, right? It has an opening right here. So like, you know what I'm saying? It had to just dismantle itself so you can put the, you would put your phone right on here, and then you have the controller sticks and everything. So look at this one, right? Look at these two. So we got the new Mavic Air controller, the 2, and then this is the Mavic Pro controller, the original one. I'm digging this one better. It doesn't have an antenna. You don't need to like pull out the antenna. It's like built in there. What is cool about this too, I don't know if you can see it. Look at the controller sticks, right? There's nothing on it. That's because the controller sticks are hidden in these 2 little compartments right here. I don't know if you see it there. They're hidden. That's pretty clever. That's dope. So you just pretty much pop them out. Look at this, man. Look at this. tiny, tiny. This is tiny. Look at that. You just go ahead, screw them on. Bingo, screw them on, and you're good to go. Like, I like this feature because, you know, when you have a controller with control sticks, like joysticks like this, when you put them away and you put them in your bag and whatnot, like if you don't put them in a certain way, you can have the, you know, the joystick like stuck in one direction, and it could become a pain, and then you have like, you could probably end up, you know, having some issues with drifting and whatnot. It's because, you know, you've messed around with the control, with the joysticks, or they got jammed. So for the fact that when it's time to travel and go away, it's like you just unscrew them. This is like so clever, man. This is like so clever. I love this. You just pop them in there, and then you're good to go. You know, you're good to go. Everything is like right here. It's like, it's so comfortable. And then it has the little compartment here where you lift up, I believe this is the compartment for, how does this work? Nice. So you would put your cell phone, you put your cell phone right in there, which is, I think this is dope. When you're done, oh, look at this. Look at this. So, man, whoever designed this, DJI, you did an amazing job with this controller, man. So now, look at this. You can, this looks like it pops out, right? Because this looks like if it's, look at that. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So, this is your adapters. Look at this, Type-C. And then you got the lightning adapter. So this could be for Android devices, iPhone devices. It's already set up like right there, like inside, yo. This is like so dope. It's hidden, you know, you can't hardly tell it's there, you know. You close this up and it's so clean. This is so clean. I love things like this. It has, you know, your photo capture, record buttons right here. You got your, you know, your control for the gimbal and stuff, up and down, like the panning and stuff. You have your tripod mode, your normal mode right in the front. You have the return to home button. This is so convenient. It's like, I love it. You got the USB-C port on here, so you can probably still charge your phone and, you know, have the full screen here. It's like you have the rotation of the camera button here. You have your FN, so I'm pretty sure you can do there's some other features that you can do there, I'm pretty sure. I think the antennas, these are the built-in antennas right here on the side. Like, the grip is good. So we got, look at this, man. We got the Mavic. Let's open this up now. I see the charger. Oh, okay, so we got a second battery. We got a third battery. So all three batteries can connect into these connectors here. The main one gets plugged in there, charge them right up. All three at the same time. This is, you know, I think even the charger looks smaller and sleeker than the other ones as well. So here it is, man. Here we got it. Look at this. Look at how, so you're flying, you're gonna go on a trip, you need the essentials, right? This is the perfect travel drone. Perfect travel drone, in my opinion, with all the stuff, you know what I mean? Look at this. This is what you literally would take. Your drone, remote controller, sleek charger. This charger is like just simple, small. It's not bulky, it's not big. This is all you need. This is all you need. You're good to go. This drone, right? When I was looking into picking it up or getting one, you interrupt me one more time. sorry about that. We got the batteries, but this drone, I was looking into it. I was trying to figure out, I needed a small and compact drone. I needed something else that when I travel abroad, that I need a drone that I can just pick up, open it up, and throw it in the air, fly it, you know, get my footage for 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever the case is, bring it right back down, close it up, throw it in the bag. That's what I was looking for. And this right here looks like the most ideal travel drone, but at the same time, like professional as well, right? So we look at the commercial, like at the pro grade drones, we go with the Phantom 4 Pros, the Inspires and stuff. So the Phantoms and the Inspires, they're considered like professional drones. They're a lot bigger. And to travel with those things, it could be a little, you know, like tedious. You got to get a big backpack, and then like it's just big to begin with, the setting it up and all that stuff. It's crazy, but you know, you got this right here. It's a commercial / professional grade because it has all the pro features to it. This thing does 240 frames per second at 1080. I think if I'm not mistaken, I heard from Peter McKinnon. I was watching this video. This is the first drone that actually does 240 frames at 1080p. That's impressive. This also does 48 megapixel still images, 4K 60, not 4K 30, so you can also do really smooth slow motion at 4K, which is a plus. It's a little bit heavier, which is good. I find it slightly heavier than the other Mavic, and I'm okay with that. I was in Peru flying the Mavic Pro, the first one, and I was in some mountain area there. It was windy as heck, and you could see the drone like drifting to the left and right. It was kind of light, so I could just imagine the Mini. If you haven't seen the Mini, go check out the Mini as well. But I would definitely not take that one on a trip if, you know, that's gonna be windy, or, you know, the conditions have to be totally like, you know, summer, put it like that. But this one has a weight to it, so I know it's gonna stay more stable in the air and not drift as much as the Mavic Pro. Listen, I know they have the Mavic Pro Zoom and the Hasselblad one, but at this point, like this right here, I think this is like so good, man. This is like, seriously, this is like the perfect drone that's gonna give you pro features, pro flight. You know, this is it. Compact, versatile, easy to travel with, and you just want to throw up in the air, get some shots, bring it back down. This is the one, man. And DJI, you did an amazing job with this, man. This whole setup here. I can't wait to get some footage of it and play around with it and fly. This is dope, man. This is dope. 48 megapixels, man. Look at this. So now, right? So what made me get this Mavic Air 2? As I was looking at the specs and looking at the reviews and stuff, I'm gonna put this to the side for just 1 second, right? We already know, got the batteries. We saw the battery or whatnot. These batteries are smaller also, but let's just put this to the side for a second. I'm gonna show you my Phantom 4 Pro, right? This is the commercial, the professional grade drone. Look at this. This is a nice drone. This drone is sweet, right? But look at this. Look at the size, right? Now we compare this to this little R2-D2 guy right here. Look at this comparison, man. This is a major like difference between the two, right? And you're like, oh, wait a second, it's two different types of drones. Yes, but when you look at the Phantom 4 Pro, right? and you see all the specs that this Phantom 4 Pro is, right? This Phantom 4 Pro has, and you're like, damn, man, you know, I love the drone. It's, you know, I love flying this drone. This was my first drone. But like I said, it's bulky, it's big, and when it's time for me to travel, I need a bigger backpack. I can't dismantle anything, I can't collapse anything in there. This is just, it has to go in my backpack like this. And then when it's time to fly, you know, pop in the battery, you know, I gotta adjust the props on here, get everything, you know, set up to for flight. And it's just, for me, it's just a little tedious, right? Look at this battery, right? Look at this battery. Let's talk about that, right? So so we got the battery right here, right? When we opened it up, so we got, I gotta show you something, because this is also very important when we're looking at this, how small this is and what DJI was able to do with this drone. This battery here is the Phantom 4 Pro battery. This is the Mavic Air. Look at this. Small, tiny. This battery gives you 30 minutes of flight time. And that also depends, right? If it's cold outside or whatever. DJI's new Mavic Air 2 gives you 34 minutes of flight time. An extra 4 minutes of flight time that makes a difference, especially in those emergency situations where you need to bring it back. But I'm telling you, like, this right here is a no-brainer. If you have drones already, or if you're looking to get a drone without breaking the bank and get all these pro features, like all the pro features from this drone is literally in this one and even more. I know this, the Phantom 4 Pro doesn't have OcuSync, which helps it with this the signal going further and having being able to transmit from the device into your from the drone into your phone, so you can see it. I believe, I forgot what the numbers are. I'll have it up there somewhere, but you can go further, and what you view, what it transmit on your phone, so you can see while the phone is drying, you can still have a clarity of 1080p resolution. This one, I believe it's a 720p, as it, you know, depending on how far you're going away from your remote control and, you know, the drone being away from it or not. But this right here is using the new OcuSync, which is incredible what DJI has been able to do with that, as far as, you know, transmitting the signal, so you can always have a clear, nice, you know, view of, you know, where you're flying. And that's the most important part. You always want to see where you're going. Not only, you know, according to FAA rules, which we all should be following, you want to make sure you see your drone. You can't just depend off looking at the screen and just fly wherever you want. You got to make sure it's in a line of sight and you can see it with your, you know what I mean, with your physical eyes. You can see the drone there. So that's just a FYI, a little side note. If you are going to be flying and you want to be a little bit reckless, be careful. So look at this, Phantom 4 Pro, Mavic Air 2, 4K 60, 30 minutes flight time, 34 minutes flight time on this bad boy, right? 34 minutes, that's crazy. So there you have it. Comparison between the Phantom 4 Pro, Mavic Air 2 is the closest to that, with so much other features in it. It's the closest, hands down. I think it's the best drone right now to get. It's your best, you know, drone for the price and for all the features that it has. So this is it, man. This is the unboxing. This is the experience here. This is what you get. This is the Fly More combo. You know, you're better off getting to my opinion, you're better off getting the combo instead, because you know, you get this, you're gonna have to buy a controller separated, you know, separately. You know, there are some that just come with the, you know, the drone and the remote control. But eventually you're gonna buy an extra battery, you know, you're gonna need a charger, you know, to charge all of them at the same time. And you're just gonna save money overall. You know, it's about $700 to get this drone, just the drone and the remote control. And then you gotta buy extra batteries. You do need extra batteries. You're gonna be flying, and, you know, you know, you just wanna come back down, pop in another battery in there, take it back up. You're just better off. You're eventually gonna get a case. You don't get a case if you just buy the drone outright. So listen, I'm giving you honest opinion. DJI did not send me these devices. You know, I buy all of my technology and I review them as I use them and as I see, you know, what's good, what's bad, what's ugly. And you know, that's my take on it. You know, if it was a horrible device, I'll say it's a horrible device, you know, even though I'm always give my honest opinion to all my viewers who are watching out there. So thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this unboxing. If you're in the, you know, if you're looking to buy a drone, listen, I would recommend it. I'm gonna put all the links in the description below so you can go ahead and start shopping and researching and whatnot. But here it is, the unboxing experience. This is Mavic Air 2 by DJI. And I'm gonna be showing you some footage pretty soon. I got a flight this weekend. I'll be traveling out of the country, and I'm definitely gonna be showing you some dope footage, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please do me that favor, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, hit the bell so you can be notified as to when I release a new video. It helps the channel, it helps, you know, with everyone staying up to date and see what I'm doing in the channel as far as unboxings, you know, motivational, you know, talks, DIYs, and all that other good stuff. Coffee breaks, Tech Motivated, which is my new show that I just launched. Episode 2 is coming pretty soon. So stay tuned for all these great things that I'm gonna be posting on my channel. Follow me on Instagram, Be Creative, Be Great, and on Facebook, Be Creative, Be Great. So there you have it. That's all we got for today. I hope you like it. I hope it was informative. And if you got any questions, leave them in the comments. Let me know, engage with me so I can go ahead and, you know, engage back with you and we can have a dialogue going on. You know what I'm saying? If there's other things that you want to see me talk about, let me know. If there's some piece of technology you want me to review or talk about, let me know. All right? So again, like, share, and subscribe. And remember, never settle with being good when you have been meant to be great. Later. Handy unboxing knife. Let's see what we got right here. It's just boom right here. That's good. Oh my gosh. What, booby? No. I literally just started. No, babe, you started vacuuming. And then I started adjusting certain things. Freaking crap, man.